What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am Just Jen. That's me. I'm so excited today. I have a Playboy model with us. I'm so excited. So I noticed her because she did a reaction to my favorite band, Nightwish, and I was like, oh, I love it. And she was just so genuine, and I had to reach out to her. And then come to find out, metal chick me, but we're both fans of boy bands. So I bring you Amanda Webster Health is her channel name, and I will link her channel in the comment section. I'll pin that. So here we go. Hi, pretty.
Hello. Thank you for having me, gorgeous.
Thank you for coming. I so appreciate you. Your reaction to The Poet was spot on. You felt the emotion, and I was like immediately, and getting to talk to you and recognizing how strong you are with the mental health awareness and what a passion that is for you. I think it immediately drew me in, and I'm so blessed that you came on today, and I can't wait to do a reaction with you. So what are we doing today?
We are doing The Boys in the Band by New Kids on the Block because, like you said, we both have that connection to the boy bands. Mine was back in the 90s. I think yours was back in the 80s, but boy bands will live forever, especially in my heart. And like you said, my channel is usually about mental health reactions, but you know what? I bonded with my best friends over NSYNC back in the 90s, and we probably would not have the connection we did. And I still, so much go back when I'm having that crummy day and rewatch the Disney Channel concert or listen to my albums. So always brings a smile to my face. So it's good for my mental health.
And you're very good at the music reactions. I hope you continue with that journey, because I'll tell you what, the boy band that healed my broken heart, I've been through some crappy stuff, and I went on a journey with the band BTS, and they're a Korean boy band, and I'm a metal chick. Like, I have tattoos everywhere, but I fell in love with BTS. So boy bands. I was a fan of New Kids on the Block in the late 80s. So this is going to be so cool, because boy bands do hold a special place in my heart forever as well. So today, this is the video that we're doing, New Kids on the Block, and it is Boys in the Band. And when I talked to you before, you had mentioned there was a cameo.
There is. That's actually why I ended up seeing this video, was because of the cameo. So yeah.
Okay, we're going to see who that is. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. That brought me back.
Here we go.
Morning, class. We have a special guest today.
That's my Lance. Okay, I was Justin girl, but Lance is still adorable.
Lance Bass. Oh my God. Like, he is a pillar. And he was like, I think he was one of the people for the LGBT community that was a leader and a pioneer for coming out and being proud of who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when I saw the magazine and I just screamed in the middle of the grocery store, Lance, oh my God! So
we knew it, but we
so did.
That's awesome. So now he's teacher. I can't wait. He would be a really great teacher. He's got such a a very soothing voice, doesn't he?
He'd be that teacher, though, that we'd all have a crush on, and then know that we couldn't go anywhere. A, because he's a teacher, and B, because he's gay. So I feel like that would be torture.
Well, the stigma of male teachers, they would be in prison and buried underneath the prison, but the female teachers are held up oh my God,
Yeah, they're just cougars, Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. The whole thing's kind of ridiculous, but I'm not saying I wouldn't, dream about Mr. Bass after school, after class.
I can't believe he did a cameo. I can't wait to see this video now. I know it's going to be dope.
Please welcome the New Kids on the Block.
Yes! I'm sorry. I couldn't contain myself. Is that Donnie, Jonathan, Jordan, Danny, and Joey?
Both of our bands have a Joey. I feel so old. Oh my God, I feel so old.
Ready, boys?
Look at Donnie Wahlberg, married to a Playboy model, by the way, Jenny McCarthy.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, and they got Wahlburgers. It's the
I knew that.
so amazing. Did you watch that show on A&E?
I did not.
Oh my God, I did. They are like a hot mess, but I love them. It's almost like you want to be in that family so bad because they're from Boston and they talk like with this thick Boston accent. They're so cool. But look at how funny this is because they're not that old. They're like in their like late 40s.
I was gonna say you want to believe that, Jen, but you know, Lance Bass is 40. He just celebrated his 40th this year, I believe. So new kids are getting up there.
Oh my God. So they must be cracking 50s.
Yeah, because Lance was the second youngest in NSYNC. Justin was the youngest and Lance was the second youngest, and he just turned 40. So you're welcome, everyone. It's going to feel really old with us.
I'm 41, so I feel that, but like I don't feel old. But like Joey McIntyre, he was actually the baby of the band, and they teased him about that for years. So I'm so stoked for this. I can't even begin to tell you. All right, they're old as hell. Let's see.
Okay.
You can hear them going crazy in stadiums in every nation. A never-ending celebration, baby. That's how we show our dedication. The boys in the band. The boys in the band.
That was the Pee Wee Herman dance, like this. Yeah, this is so funny.
That didn't age well.
No, and I'll tell you what, Jordan's voice still like butter. Still like butter. You know, they went on tour a little while ago and sold out. Like
Backstreet Boys, I went and saw them back in 2015 and the concert was sold out.
Like that. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Thank you for this.
You are so welcome.
God, I feel old. You're right. I feel old.
But you also get to go back. You also get to flash back for a minute too. So.
Oh yeah, you know, I'd rather have these kinds of flashbacks than the ones that I have lately. Oh my God, girl. All right.
Truth.
We do it for the fans. The boys in the band.
Oh, get out of here. No.
Where the ladies let the crowd in. Cause it's about to get loud in here. And we're only getting started, baby. Everybody wanna party with the boys in the band.
Oh, get out of here.
The boys in the band. We do it for the fans. The boys in the band.
Oh no.
And if it is love.
Hey folks.
That's so funny. The payphone. Do you remember?
How many people watching this are not going to have any idea what that is and have never seen one in their life?
You're right. Like, what is that machine? Is that like a fax machine or something? No, man, it's a payphone. And we used to remember it was like a quarter. And then they upped it to like 50 cents. And we're like, what the hell? They upping it for 50 cents? What do you? And then if you got to call long distance, you're putting quarters in every like 1 minute. It was so crazy.
Tell me that at least once in your childhood, you had to call your mom or something and you didn't have quarters. So you call Klex, like, Mom, I'm at the theater. I need picked up. Or Mom, I call me back real fast. You know, like call me at Johnny's. Yeah.
Yes. You just say, what's your name, please? Mom, it's me. Help.
Yeah. Pick me up.
Mom, please accept the charges. Yes, absolutely. And this is so funny because they're going back and they did like the Temptations and stuff like that. This is cute. And now they're acting like New Kids on the Block. Look at them. They were the bad boys back. Believe it or not, they were a wholesome image, but they were still like, oh yeah, you don't want to mess with the Beantown boys there. Because no, that's something you don't want to mess with. Oh, this is so cool.
Let's just keep on showing up. And why the boys from Boston keep on hanging tough. Went from boys to men, but we ain't ever growing up. Can't get enough. You can hear them going crazy.
Yes.
Stadiums in every nation. A never-ending celebration, baby. That's how we show our dedication. The boys in the band. The boys in the band. We do it for the fans.
That's Debbie Gibson.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. And now that band that I think it was Boys to Men that I don't think it was, but I can't quite place who that band was that just came in and took that payphone away. I can't quite place it. There's a lot of cameos in this. This is kind of cool, man. This is really cool. that she was the queen back in the 80s. Debbie Gibson, man, I'll never forget having her LPs, her albums, and then Tiffany, the Bangles. It was good. It was good era for music, but like the fashion was like, whoa.
Love 80s and 90s fashion. I love going back and watching old shows like Saved by the Bell and going, look at those acid wash jeans and Lisa's really extravagant shoulder puffs and everything. I loved it so much.
Oh yeah. That's how it was. My sister would tease her hair because Debbie Gibson, it would like this, the bangs like this. And she actually used a lot of Aquanet hairspray.
Aquanet, you can still get that stuff. It works. It works.
You could go in a wind tunnel and your hair will be like this. It'll be like, what's up? What? But my sister used so much of it during the 80s, it killed like 2 of my parakeets. I was like, you suck for that. You know, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
Yes, the Aquanet asphyxiated my birds, man. I was so mad. I wonder if Debbie's going to sing. I know you know this, but I don't. I hope she does. Let's see. That's a damn. Oh, Donnie!
We like the boys in the band, the boys in the band, the boys in the band. We like the boys in the band, the boys in the band, the boys in the band.
Before we go, boys.
Wait a second. I hate to stop it again, but she used to wear those dresses like that in the 80s.
Can we just stop and talk about her shoes for a minute? They're adorable. Those little red heels are so cute.
Yes, when she strips this off, their pumps, those patent leather pumps were huge in the 80s. She's bringing us right back to the 80s, and I love this, man. I love it. 80s fashion, like I look at it now, some of it's questionable, but Cyndi Lauper was my jam. But like, and Gem and the holograms and stuff like that. I had all those dolls. But like, yeah, her pumps. Watch this. Like this cocktail dress is exactly what she used to wear.
It's gorgeous.
So pretty. She's amazing. She
still rocks it too. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Her shape held up remarkably, and she looks great. She looks amazing.
She does.
A different spin on her. This is not how she used to sing, but this is cool. I like this. All right, let's see it. Let's see Dev Estrada stuff.
Boys in the band, the boys in the band. We like the boys in the band.
Oh my God.
The boys in the band.
Before we go, boys to men, to the end. Let's go back to the beginning. Pay respect, new edition. Then came BBD, BSB, B2K, 1D. 98 degrees, come and talk to me. Show to see. From B-Brown to Beantown to H-Town to O-Town. Came D-Sound, Mary Gordy, found all the way back in Motown. Had to catch my breath. Peace, LFO, Menudo, JLS, BTS.
Oh, what did they just say?
They dropped BTS in there.
Yes. Okay. So like I told you, go on that journey. You're going to start a journey, and the BTS army will come and they will guide you on which ones to do next. Let me tell you what,
I've never listened to BTS. I don't know who they are, but I know you mentioned them. So they're gonna be one of my next reactions over on my channel because I need the positive love right now.
You do. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When you're ready, you'll click on them, and BTS and the BTS army will come into your life when you need them the most. And I started my journey, and I'm telling you what, the difference from then and the beginning of my journey and now is a stark difference. And I couldn't be more grateful to this boy band from Korea. They're like magic. They're magic.
I'm excited because, the Nightwish community has been so beautiful to me, and I've really enjoyed connecting with people. And that's the whole point of my channel, is building community and shattering the mental health stigma. So just giving people the opportunity to come and connect and talk and open up and be real. That's what it's all about, is just talking about it. That's how we move forward.
You're right. You're right. That's how I healed, through talking about what I went through. You could, if you want to watch my journey, you can, but like, I choose to like ignore things today and just move forward and keep remaining positive. But like I explain and I heal through it all. I cry it all out, and as a mental health, how you are so you're in that community like that. How important is it for your mental health for you to talk about it and heal?
It's been amazing for me just to share my story and then hear other people talking about theirs and realizing we're not alone. Our stories, as much as we want to believe they are, aren't really unique. So many people go through these similar struggles, and connecting to those people and just normalizing the conversation, normalizing mental health, because a lot of people forget we talk so much about physical health and getting in shape, but the brain's part of the body. That is part of your physical health. Mental health is physical health. And the more we talk about it, we just connect and we move through that and go through that journey, the more we, not only as individuals, but as a society, can begin to grow.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And I think when we go through certain kinds of traumatic events in our life, we feel so alone. But then when I talked about it and I got people to open up to me and relate to me as well, I didn't feel so alone anymore and not made fun of for having, post-traumatic stress or anxiety, but I think that what you said, it's going to stick with me for a lifetime, is shattering that stigma. I think that's important. I think that you're doing a remarkable job, kiddo.
There's a-holes out there everywhere. You just got to find the right community to connect to.
Oh yeah. And that's how I found you, was through Nightwish. And I am so grateful.
Me too.
All right, here we go. BTS, boys. Ooh.
Westside Jackson.
Oh, there's your instinct.
Every generation have another one. Right in one direction's all you need to run. Before you know it, there'll be even more to come. You can't get enough. You can hear them
Sprinkler.
in stadiums in every nation. A never-ending celebration, baby. That's how we show our dedication. The boys in the band. Oh, the boys in the band. All the confidence. Let me hear you say. Gonna be
We like the boys in the band, the boys in the band, the boys in the band.
How cute.
We like the boys in the band, the boys in the band, the boys in the band.
That was so amazing. Did you see how cute that little kid was in the flight jacket? Oh my goodness.
That's actually one of their kids in real life. I don't know which one, but it's one of their kids. The little boy in the flight jacket's one of their kids.
Now he looks to me like Joey McIntyre's kid, 100%. And at the end,
somebody tell us, if you know, tell us in the comments, because I forget which one it is. But
yeah, you guys, New Kids on the Block fans that are more fangirl and fanboyed out like me and Amanda. Please drop whatever you know in the comments. And if you would like to see us do more reactions in the future, there are more coming, but we got to keep them under wraps. But Lance Bass was freaking on Debbie Gibson. How did you feel about that one?
It just seems so wrong to me now. Knowing that he's gay in real life just seems so wrong to me, to see him up on a girl. And I go back sometimes, go back quite frequently and watch old NSYNC videos, and it's just, Lance courting some girl, and I'm going, this isn't right. And it feels wrong, because that whole time, he was having to pretend to be someone he wasn't. And I think that he was very instrumental in the LGBT community and starting to open up, and come out and normalize that for other stars and stuff. He certainly wasn't the first, but he was one of the big names that, came out and said, this is who I am, and love me or don't. And so many of us still love you, Lance.
Absolutely. And even more so now. And it sucks, because he really did have to pretend to be somebody that he wasn't, and Hollywood and their managers made him be like you said, be somebody that he wasn't. And imagine how uncomfortable he had to have felt. And I know a lot of actors that went through that, turned to drugs and alcohol. And fortunately, he didn't. You remember what happened to Nick Carter and Aaron Carter, right? AJ
McLean from the Backstreet Boys fell into alcohol and stuff too. Yeah. Nick fell into coke, I believe. Yeah, it's tragic. I can't imagine they were kids. That's what they were. They were kids being forced into this lifestyle that, we would struggle with. I remember watching an interview where JC was talking about, JC from NSYNC, JC Chasez was talking about how they practically never slept. They'd have 17-hour days, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, and they barely got to sleep. They barely were functioning when they were recording videos or touring. And at the time, NSYNC was like the biggest thing in the world. Even if you hated boy bands, you couldn't avoid the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys feud.
I'll admit it. I loved it. And then I went to 98 Degrees, but like Lou Pearlman, remember him? That scumbag. Like he made millions off of the Backstreet Boys and all of their hard work. And like you said, no sleeping touring. They're like little machines. They can't be kids. They can't have normal lives. And that man preyed on them, not only sexually, but monetarily as well. And just emotionally, he tortured them kids. And they were like slavery. It was like, it's modern day slavery, I think.
It really was. It was terrible. I'm glad that they in the end won the lawsuit against him. And you know, I typically don't say things like this, but I don't think it's really any big loss that he passed away a few years ago. I think the world's kind of better off.
You know, karma.
Yeah.
Karma. I'm a firm believer in karma and why I live right today. I just put my addiction, my second part of my addiction story out there, and I choose to live differently today than I did back then. And it has paid off handsomely. Good karma will always come your way if you're a good person. If you're a crappy person, it's going to be knocking on your door to come get you, you know? Sad. It's sad. All right, Amanda. So we're going to wrap this up, and I can't wait to do the reaction for your channel. And I can't wait to work with you again. It's going to be so much fun. And thank you again for lending me your time. I appreciate it. I know you're a mom, and I appreciate moms. And I appreciate what you do for the mental health community. You're a rock star. So you guys, make sure you go subscribe to Amanda Webster Health. I will drop her link down in the comments. I will pin that for you guys. So it's an instant bring to her channel, instant subscribe button, because you're going to want to hear what she has. She's amazing. Do you have any parting words, my dear?
Nope, I do not. I really feel like I just got to go down that stroll in memory lane. So I'm grateful to have shared that with somebody and really just connect with new people on this journey. But thank you so much for having me. And thank you guys so much. I look forward to meeting you over on my channel.
Okay. All right. Mwah. Love you, girl. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.